Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a very exciting June update for my Project Pan. I am so excited to share this update with you all. I'm sure if you've seen some of my other videos, you probably have an inkling of what I'm going to share with you today, but it's a good one. So definitely stay tuned for that. I just kind of want to start this video and be a little bit vulnerable with you all and just share something that has recently happened in my life and kind of why there was a little bit of a lull or lag in videos, and that is because due to health issues that couldn't be solved or whatever, I can't even think of like the right words. We had to put our cat, I don't even know, can't put him down, I guess is what people say. I've never actually experienced this like myself with one of my animals before, and it was just one of the hardest things that I've ever had to do. I loved him so much, so it's been tough over here, and I have a 4.5-year-old that I had to explain that to. If you are going through something like this or you're not alone, obviously, but like you're not alone, and I know sometimes it feels good to hear that. So trying to figure out life without him. And in happier news, I think I might have mentioned to you all, I'm training for a half marathon, and today I went out and before 7 a.m. I got 8.25 miles done. So I was really happy with that. It's my longest long run so far. So yeah, I'm feeling like really good about some things going on in my life, and we're headed out on vacation next week with my husband's whole family, which is super fun, and all the cousins together, and it's a great time. So there's like some really high highs and obviously some really low lows. So if you're going through anything similar or you've been through it before, just know that I feel for you. Let's get into this update because like I said, it is a good one. But we're gonna go ahead and start with my Marc Jacobs bronzer. This one is still in this project, and I don't think I've explained this in this video. So I have a broken tape mirror in here, which is so sad. But the mirror broke. This fell off my bathroom counter. I sometimes do my makeup down here in my office and sometimes upstairs in my bathroom, although rarely, but sometimes. And my makeup bag was on the counter. My husband had to move it, and this slipped out because my makeup bag wasn't zipped and fell to the floor. The mirror broke, which obviously not great if you believe in superstitions. But what was good was my pan didn't break, because honestly, I went in there and he was like, oh, I'm really sorry. And I was like, did the makeup break? And he was like, no. And I was like, oh, phew. That's what I actually care about. So continuing to expand the pan here, nothing really new to state other than the fact that dealing with this. But I've just continued to really enjoy this product and how it looks. And I'm really happy that it is continuing to perform well and in this project. So not a lot to say there, but you continue using this month after month. No complaints. I still love it. I still use it in the same ways. And so it just continues to, chug along. Hopefully, I'm curious to see what the pan size looks like this month compared to the other months. I'm still doing the same thing, swirling my brush around the outside instead of in the pan, but even still, I feel like the pan is slowly getting bigger and bigger doing that. Good month for my Avon eyeliner too. I'm so excited. I used this one 9 times and I also sharpened it. Here it is in the sharpener, so you're gonna get a sense of like what's left. Like we're gonna get very close to like not being able to sharpen it. Even like when I did sharpen it, I had to use like grip from the shirt I was wearing to be able to get it to turn. So yeah, the goal is when I can't sharpen it anymore, that's when it's done. So really happy with 9 uses on this. I've been wearing it a lot on my actual upper lid. Normally I wear it in my waterline, but I've been wearing it a lot on my like upper lid in just like the outer half, which is interesting because it's only like half, but I kind of really like how it looks. Today I blended a little bit, but usually I don't even blend it and I just wear it like that. I think it just adds like a really subtle something to my makeup looks, which is exactly what I'm looking for, or my eye looks. I like the subtleness of it, but I also like adding a little bit of oomph. So it's perfect, and that's how I've been wearing it. And I've been able to get 9 uses that way, which I am thrilled about. Really happy with 9 uses. We haven't seen that much in a while. Before I go into the empties, yes, we have 2 empties this month. I am gonna talk about this Too Faced blush. So this one also fell. This time it was my fault, and the mirror stayed intact. The product did not. Most of it was still in the pan. There was a little bit that got onto the floor, which I tossed because it was on the floor, but most of it I was able to salvage. So I just repressed it, and I've already been able to make some progress on it because you can see it's kind of away from the top here. Not ideal that it broke, but here we are now with a repressed product, which honestly makes it a little bit easier to use, and we're just continuing to make progress on this one, and I got 16 uses on this as well. Next, we're gonna go ahead into the empties. The first is this lifter gloss. I only had to use it 6 more times to get an empty. As you can see, we are as empty as we're gonna be on this one. And I'm just thrilled that we were able to get this one done. One of you said it took about 100 uses, and I think that's like where I ended up netting out, which was so interesting because I thought there was no way we were gonna be around that, but it ended up being pretty close, I think. We'll have to see when we do the clips, but I think it was around there, which I thought was really interesting. So really happy with getting this one done and moved out of my collection. I love hitting an empty in these projects, and I really enjoyed this lip gloss. It was so nice. And last year I finished Fenty Fussy, and this I bought because everyone was saying was a dupe for that, and I bought it while I still had Fenty Fussy in my collection, but I really liked that lip gloss, and so I bought this one as a dupe, and then I decided to roll it in to this project this year, and I really enjoyed using it, and I'm so happy that I was able to finish it up, and we still have half a year left, so I have some ideas about what I want to roll in for the second half of this year. But before we get to that, the next product that I want to show you is my Kosas Cloud Set Powder, and I used this 8 times this past month to get, you guessed it, another empty. It is totally flat, and obviously there's like some powder here, but there's nothing really to get that with. It's totally flat against the rings. It's just down in the rings. So really excited that I was able to hit 2 empties this month, and this product I really loved as well. I remember getting it when people were like raving about it, and then I remember hearing some like reviews about it, especially due to like hard pan, but I never really had an issue with that with mine, and I thought it performed really well the whole time that I had it. So really excited that I'm able to move a powder out of my collection because I have quite a few, and a lip gloss out of my collection because I have quite a few. So really happy about these 2 empties, and now we get to roll in new products to replace them, which is also super exciting. I want to film an update on my planning to pan list because I just opened it up, and to give a quick update, I've already hit 4 empties out of the 9 products that I have listed, and only 2 products have I not started to pan yet. Those 2 products are both foundation type products, and so I'm not gonna move both of them in, but I am going to move in one, which is my Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. I've been using this as part of my Shop My Stash more recently, and so I've been actually really loving it, using it as part of that. I've just been doing like very light minimal makeup with this, meaning like I haven't been caking it on. I've just been doing like little dots. If you watch my Project Pan Get Ready With Me, you'll see that. And I'm not sure like how much product is in here because I think that the line's like down here, but it has not settled, probably because I moved this around a little bit, but it hasn't settled out in a while. And so I'm kind of curious to see like where we are, but that just might have to be something that we'll work through when we get closer to it being done. Because when I pull this off, it just looks like there's a lot of product in here because it is kind of like all caked on the walls of the product. But I've been really enjoying this. It's really nice with my skin tone at this point of the year, and yeah, I'm really excited. I also at some point this year want to pan the Tarte C Hydroflex Serum Foundation, and so I was debating between which one I wanted to roll in, but since I have been enjoying this so much on my Shop My Stash, I decided to go for this one. I think this one will take me longer than that one, so who knows if we'll be able to get this done by the end of the year, but that would be great, right? It would be great to get this one done and then start working on that one and get that one done, but I don't know if we're gonna make it happen in the next like 6 months, but we will see. So really happy with that roll in. And then the last roll in, I had no idea what I wanted to do because I have nothing left on my planning to pan list that would make sense. And so I was just kind of like looking around my collection, and I think I'm gonna do another gloss. This is not the oldest gloss in my collection. Actually, it's honestly like probably a newer one, but I thought this one would be really good to roll in for Project Pan because of how it settles in here. I think it's kind of well suited for panning, and I've been using it actually kind of regularly just on my own, and I've been really enjoying it. So I was like, ooh, that might be a fun one to pan. So this is my NYX Fat Lip Drip Oil in the shade Supermodel, and yeah, I'm wearing it today. And this is the other product that I have decided to roll into this project. So I think this one will be really fun to work on. I think it's like a perfect summer lip gloss, has that vibe, but you can also layer it on top of lipsticks and wear it. So I think it'll be kind of awesome to work on, and I'm really excited about hopefully getting an empty on this as well this year. So really good stuff this month with this project. Again, sorry for the delay in getting this video out to you, but sometimes just life comes at you pretty hard and fast, and just trying to survive out here. So thank you all so much for watching. As always, I hope all of you are doing well and staying safe, and I will see you in my next one.